What's up, kiddos? It's your friend Can, and we're back with more Hiveswap Friendship Simulator. Alright, we're going to move on to Volume 3. We're going to hop right on in. And as we usually do... Oh shit, we have a Jade Blood this time. Yes! Okay, we're going to go left to right, so this will be the video for the left person. Putting one foot in front of the other, you continue on through this strange alien world. Just when you think stuff is beginning to make sense, it all slips through your fingers and becomes even stranger and more alien. There does, however, seem to be one thing that remains constant through all planets and walks of life. That thing is friendship. Insert sparkles. You are on the prowl for more. It would have perhaps been wise to stay with one of your wonderful new friends until you are fully healed. But, as Martha Stewart said, visitors, like fish, begin to smell after 3 days. Is that an... That's probably Homestuck's thing about misquoting people. Yeah, you were almost positive Martha Stewart said that. Nevertheless, you soldier on in your endless quest for companionship. Where will your travels take you next? Oh shit. Okay for both of them already. Alright, like I said, we're going to start left. Skylla Koriga. Ooh, this is a new background. This is very good. Okay. Oh, right. That would make sense. The time would be shifting. Okay. As dawn approaches, you find yourself heading out of the big city and into the rustic outskirts. Oh, shit. Got music already starting. Cool. Man, the sun sure is bright on this planet. It's rising over the crests of the distant hills. A huge, fiery ball. The later it gets, the bigger and bigger it grows. Way bigger than you've ever seen the sun on Earth. What's that smell? Could it be your flesh beginning to sizzle? Your flesh. Oh, shit. What's that smell? Could it be your flesh beginning to sizzle? Fantastic. You love the country. No wonder the nightlife seems so active in Alternia. They are all nocturnal to avoid brutal daily roasting. You reach into your pocket for your cool new shades, but you appear to have left them at your friend's house. Fuck. Gotta get yourself together. The recent physical trauma and extensive blood loss has you a little fuzzy. You weren't built for this wilderness survival shit. You're starting to wish you'd just stolen a fucking Lamborghini or something, instead of a spaceship. This seriously isn't looking good. The city is too far away now for you to turn back, so you have no choice but to keep walking. Maybe you can find a cave or a hole in the ground. Maybe you can just cover yourself with grass. You wish that someone had mentioned the Death Sun in between offering you alien meat products and calling you their muse. Off to your left in the distance, you catch sight of what might be the shimmer of sunlight on glass. A window? A solar panel? You could seriously clean up with renewable energy on this planet. Should you change your trajectory and go toward the shimmer? It might just be a mirage. Well, I assume I should probably go towards the shimmer or else I'm going to die. You turn your aching, stinging meat sack toward the distant, promising sparkle of safety and succor. Okay. You focus on just staying upright, one step at a time. Just keep swimming, or whatever. God, this sun, though. You need SPF 5 million for this nonsense. But then, almost like it has picked itself up to come scuttling to meet you, you suddenly find yourself in front of a long, low structure. You let out a yelp of anguish, pounding on the door. At least, you hope it's the door. Here we go. Am I gonna try and give her a country accent? Am I gonna be that guy? I don't know. I'm just gonna talk. It's probably gonna become country without me meaning to, so apologies if that offends you, my country friends. What in the world? She's so cute. The door opens and you fall inside with one of the most pathetic whimpers of your career. Blessed darkness comes in on you. From right beside you comes a snuffling yip, like some joker is making fun of your dire situation. Something warm and wet glides up your stinging cheek. Hold on, lady. Give him some room. A bare hand helps you sit up gently. Your eyes haven't adjusted enough to make out more than a couple shapes, one upright and one lowered to the ground. What were ye? Oh, you've got double Y's. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna... No, this is gonna be like an Eridan thing. I'm not doing it. What were you doing out there? Can you stand? Strong arms pull you up to your feet. You wonder if everyone on this planet is strong or if you are just extremely flimsy. They guide you to a chair at the end of a long table. Stutteringly, you begin to explain yourself, that you are an injured, exhausted traveler who's ravenous for pals. Well, bless your heart. But hold on a tick. Dinner's about to burn. Now that your rescuer mentions it, you do smell something. It smells amazing. Funny you should just blunder in here like that. I was just saying, wasn't I, lady? It's been so long since we had any sorts of guests who weren't Imperial drones or out to rob us. You rub at your watering, slowly clearing eyes, and when you look back up, your rescuer finally comes into focus. She's tall, taller than anyone else you've met here, you think. Also, maybe a little older? Not that you're an expert in trolls' physiology, she just has an air of knowledgeable competence. She's wearing a fringed jacket and holding up a plate. There you go. Your oculars feeling any better? By the by, my name's Skylla. Pleasure to meet ya. And here's Lady. Oh wow, just like, okay. She looks down, and at first you think she meets the table, but then you look under the table at the giant monster dog looking up at you. You jolt so hard you almost fly backward out of your goddamn chair. Whoa there, no need for theatrics. Looks a little like one of those lassie dogs with the pointed noses, except enormous and pure white. It barks practically shake the whole house. Hey there, lady. No need to be rude. They've clearly had one hell of a time and they don't look dangerous. Just really peculiar. Besides, if they try anything, you and me can take them. Skylla puts her hands on her hips, staring you down with thunderous yellow eyes. Right? No funny business, you hear? You swallow and nod, trying to look unthreatening and obliging, ready for anything. For instance, friendship. You are so ready for that. Skylla sets down the plate she's holding. Here, have a grub cake. There's plenty. That sounds gross as hell. It's gonna be gross. But what's sitting on the plate looks and smells exactly like a normal pancake, golden brown and crispy at the edges. There's boiled tree blood too, if you like. Also churned dairy product. Dairy product. She puts down a carafe. Is the word carafe or carafe? I don't know. I think it's carafe. She puts down a carafe of syrup and a dish of butter. Man, everything here has a really weird names. Skylla pours out a cup of some very familiar smelling liquid. Brown bean juice, you guess. Skylla raises an eyebrow. No. That's just coffee. She sits down next to you. You're lucky you were only out in the light at dawn. Nobody wants to be in direct Alternian sunlight besides Jade Bloods. And no offense, but you certainly ain't any Jade Blood that I've ever seen. At first I thought you were some sort of mutated Lucis because you don't have horns and you were just grunting and yipping up a storm back there. But you're an alien, right? Don't worry, I won't call the drones. I'd best get used to being around aliens anyway. Seeing as how I'm gonna be seeing a whole mess of y'all come next week. She laughs nervously. Aw, you're on your way out. Oh shoot. You aren't sure what she's talking about. Do you even need to specify that anymore? It's just natural law at this point. Gravity, the conservation of energy, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Lady, would you mind drawing a bath for our guest? Your dog is gonna... Okay, fair, you're Lucis, but also the thought of, like, fucking Lassie is gonna go draw a bath. That's funny. No offense, but you smell like you could use one. You can't argue with that. You offer her a cautious smile. God, she seems so nice and caring, but you've been burned before, and cut, and generally kicked around by fate. It's a tough world out there, but you want to trust Skylla. Lady takes a bucket in her muzzle and runs out into the yard, getting up on her hind legs and batting at the door latch to open it. It's adorable. The sun is high enough now that the whole landscape outside is washed in white. Oh God, the dog! Aw, sweet of you to worry. Lucy are fine going outside for a little while in this daylight. Their coats reflect light, or something to that effect. I don't really know how it works. I ain't exactly known for my scientific acumen. You tell her that she seems pretty smart from where you're standing. As cynical as you are becoming, you just can't help trying to be her friend. She's so nice and, wow, really pretty. Yes, thank you, I agree. Not that that's a requirement for friendship, but your retinas would have to be way more scalded than they are to not notice that. Aw, that's nice of you to say. But it wouldn't even really matter if I was a bona fide genius. Someone of my caste could never hope to rise up in the ranks. Aw, you look so tired. Aw. Best I can hope for is hauling crates on some cargo vessel. Ranks? Cargo vessel? You swallow your bite of grub cake, ready to ask her if she's thinking about joining the military, but just then a swell of noise erupts from outside the house. Shouts, crashes, and Lady's frantic barks. Skylla gasps and launches herself out of her chair, knocking over the carafe of syrup. It oozes across the tabletop in a sticky wave. Oh no! Not now! What the hell is going on? Bandits! Goddamn Lucis thieves! You don't get the chance to ask anything else before Skylla careens toward the door, throwing up an arm as blazing white light pours in. Oh god, she's gonna go outside and burn up! She isn't thinking straight. You've got to do something! I don't think I'm gonna fucking stop her. I feel like I'll die if I help her, but I would rather do that than stop her. What the hell? You've already experienced the Alternian sun. It sucked a whole lot. Maybe now we'll suck less, because of how bad it sucked then. Just a sliding scale of suckage. Skylla plunges out into the daylight in the direction of the commotion, and like a big dumb asshole, you barrel out into the blazing hellscape after her. Surprise! It still sucks. You've had sunburns before, but this is ridiculous. This is a fucking monster of a gas giant pointing and laughing at the tiny speck of humanity you represent, trembling before the void. It's a pure assault on all your senses. The light is almost as bad as the heat, and you put up your arms to block the glare, following the desk Skylla kicks up behind her. You doubt your eyes will actually ever adjust to this fuckery, but you can see a little better than before. There are about a dozen of them, all of them trolls, all wearing dark, padded outfits that cover their faces. They look halfway between hazmat suits and SWAT uniforms. All of them have big, fake-looking guns that probably aren't fake. In fact, one of them shoots a laser at your face. You duck, and it leaves a blazing heat trail across your cheek. But as all of you is currently burning, it doesn't really break your stride. Skylla throws herself into the fray, letting out a war cry accompanied by the sound of a fist hitting flesh. Hell yeah. It's 12 against 2, which, if you remember your factions right, is not unlike 6 against 1. But these guys had probably not been expecting a frontal assault, and they had definitely not been expecting a Skylla, who is frankly fucking terrifying. She shoves 3 trolls down like dominoes, grabbing up a discarded gun and shooting all 3 while they're on the ground. Dang, honey. You have never been in a fight before. A fucking all-out brawl. It's scary. But now that you are in the thick of it, also kind of awesome? Sure, your skin is burning and you could be killed at any moment, but that's just how it goes on this planet. You just gotta get into the swing of things. Take no prisoners. Kill or be killed. Hell yeah. Kill or be killed. We're gonna start Undertale all over again. Oh, she's so cool. You pop one of the bandit trolls in the face. Fuck, that probably hurt your fists more than it hurt the troll, but it does throw them off balance for long enough for Skylla to smash the butt of her gun into the side of their head. I'm not doing a fucking yeehaw. Fucking gay yeehaw. Hell yeah! She gives you a wide grin. The two of you are beaming at each other while a hostile alien sun tries to boil away the liquid from your eyeballs, and a bunch of bandits try to dognap a giant monster. You love this girl. I do. In a friendship way. But still, you love her. You make an awesome team. Another troll comes up behind Skylla, and she smashes an elbow into their throat. What is this? What is happening? Another troll comes up behind Skylla, and she smashes an elbow into their throat, grabbing them by the front of their uniform and suplexing them onto the dusty ground. She wails on them with her bare hands. God. She's really hot. Get lady! Oh, right. You stumble over to where the Lucis is thrashing inside a big black net. You don't have any way to cut her free, but she's already doing great on her own, biting through the fibers with her big sharp teeth. Hi! You hold the net still for her to finish the job, and then pull it off of her so she can join the fray. It's over fast after that. How did they even get Lady into the net in the first place? She's so giant and quick. grabbing trolls in her jaws and shaking them like chew toys. The remaining 5 who are still standing jump into their weird little dune buggies and make tracks. Emphasis on the bug. They look like scuttling little beetles. Skylla chases after them for a few hundred yards, throwing the gun after them and shouting obscenities. And stay away, ya hear? Tell the rest of them why you don't ever fuck with a Rusty's ranch. She stands silhouetted against the blazing sun, the dust trails vanishing into the distance. You are awash in heady victory, giggling like a lunatic, before the adrenaline kind of drains out of you all at once. You are violently reminded of your fucked up ribs and recent blood loss. The Alternian sun beats down, and your arms are already covered in raised patches of red skin. This is a sunburn turned up to 11. Whoa there, are you okay? Skylla is swaying too. A spray of olive green blood covers her cheek. At least the rainbow blood on this planet means you can be sure it isn't hers. But she still looks rough. Kind of how you feel. Lady! Come here, girl! Wow, you're gonna sit down. Maybe just take a little break. The pale landscape swoops, going even paler. Don't say you're gonna die. No, you can't rest here. You'll die, dumbass. I'm not letting anything happen to my new best friend. Did I do it? Did I fucking do it? Get up. New best friend? Holy shit, that makes you so happy. You absolutely can't die here. Not when you just made an amazing friend. Somehow the two of you managed to drag each other across the yard and toward the house. Hive, you're gonna get this lingo down if it kills you. Whenever you feel yourself about to fall forward, you lean on Skylla. When you start to fall back, Lady is there to brace herself against the back of your knees. She's such a good Lucis. You wonder if she'll be your friend too. Her muzzle is dripping with a soup of multicolored alien blood. When you get back into the darkness of the hive, you can't see shit. Dang, your species really ain't suited for this kind of environment, huh? You can't even see in the dark. In demonstration, you walk right into the table. You've about had it with tables. You are sworn enemies at this point. Please don't knock down my nutrition platform. I built it myself. Ooh, that's cool. She sounds exhausted but giddy. Dang, you really did that thing, didn't you? You kind of want to go in for the hug, but that sunburn is really something. It feels like tiny needles piercing your arms and cheeks. The back of your neck is a colony of fire ants. Oh yeah, feels real bad, don't it? Come here, there's only one cure for sun rash. Skylla takes your hand. Gosh, this is next level friendship stuff. She leads you through her hive, and who knows if you are ever going to get all of your vision back. Maybe you're just blind for life. You'll have to get a cane and whimsical aesthetic, and learn to navigate the world by smell alone. That would be stupid. Hey, don't diss my girl. Here we go. My coop isn't huge, but you're kind of scrawny. What are you waiting for? Take your clothes off. Am I technically wearing anything? I'm kind of just a rectangle. Man, the sun must have fucked with you more than just your eyes, because you could have sworn Skylla just told you to take your clothes off. You are seriously not getting into my Recoup Raccoon in those filthy rags. I'm not even sure what those clothes were supposed to be originally. Yeah, you aren't so sure about your look either. Another new friend of yours told you it was rad, but you were both a little high at the time. Oh, okay, it's that outfit. Okay. If you're not sure what that means, look at the end of the video for Sarava. From the good ending, my outfit. It's very good. Please ignore that little creepy noise. You might be a little high right now. You wonder if sunstroke causes auditory hallucinations. Also, you don't know what a Recoup Raccoon is. Really? Then what the heck do you sleep in on your planet? You hear rustling, followed by the sound of clothes hitting the floor, and then a weird gloop gloop, like someone getting into a bathtub, only thicker. If a troll didn't have soaper, well, I don't rightly know what would happen, but I reckon it wouldn't be great. After viewing many a troll on that meteor with no soaper, and also fucking clumsy, it was not great. It can speed the healing process for burns and small wounds. I'm not sure what it's gonna do to your weird alien anatomy, but I don't see as how it's gonna make it any worse. You tell Skylla that in your experience, things can always get worse. Especially from her perspective right now, since she's about to see you naked. Nothing like a little self-deprecating humor as an A+ cover for crippling insecurity. I agree with that 100%. Skylla laughs. Come on now. I'm sure you're a perfectly healthy example of your species. Just get on already. I promise this isn't any sort of pale solicitation. Or a flush, for that matter. I know it's awkward, but I only got the one coop. Right, okay. Yeah, you can totally do this. You can make this not weird. Of course, you trip taking off your goddamn pants and Skylla starts laughing all over again. Not in a mean way. More in a chill, please join me in my slub bathtub, old chum way. In a non-awkward way. In a friend way. I fucking did it! Yo, we fucking got one! Friendship! And it was with a really hot lady who's got a great dog named Lady. Oh my god. We're gonna be country girlfriends. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's just let it soak in. Soak in the soper slime. Soak in the friendship. Oh, this is great. This is the first one, guys. It only took me fucking 5 people and many deaths to get this far. But we've done it! Oh, this is great. This is what friendship feels like. I'm so excited. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. If you'd like to come hear me ramble about things when I'm not making videos, my Twitter is @SwiftMartyrdom. I'm also on Tumblr as GatoNip. And like I said, I'm always here on YouTube, just kind of wandering around, reading your comments, and watching gay shit, probably. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye!